Hello everyone. Today we're working on a juniper. And we're putting them into these $1.99 pots. Well, some of them. Some of what I feel is nicer that I'm going to be working on. So we're going to try to make this guy fit directly into this pot without changing, disturbing the roots too much. I'll do just maybe a little cutting, clean out a little bit, and then it'll be ready for next year. Alright, so this should be a pretty easy process. Now I do have this other pot, but for the junipers I don't want to disturb any more of the roots than I have to, especially because it's summertime. So we're going to go with this guy. Shouldn't be that hard of a process. Basically just getting this guy out of this pot. And so we'll do away with that size. We're going to try to get down to this size. So the first thing we'll do is scrape off the top and just see how far down it's going to have to go. As you can see, I'm going to hold this up. See how that just fell out? There's not really any roots down there yet. Fit in there without disturbing any more of the roots than we have to. And then we'll just put some bonsai soil around that. So we're not too far away. Lift it up just a little. We can go ahead and kind of rake out some of this bottom. You can see is already dying off. As you can see, that went in there pretty easy. Now what I'm going to do, I didn't even have to cut any of the roots. This thing, where is it wrapped around there? Get this off of there. This is what the tag actually calls it. Dwarf Japanese garden juniper, procumbens nana. Now, let me clean off my table here. I will go ahead and cut just a little bit of this back, clear some of it out. Fill the top with some of my old, let me show you there, old bonsai soil that I've got. It's not really any mixed blend, it's just all the old stuff that, comes right off the top or whatever that I can reuse. A lot of lava and stuff in there. Okay, so we're almost done, and our main goal was just get this guy in a different pot, but I am going to go ahead and cut a lot of this. This is going to be a small tree. I'm going to cut a lot of this growth back pretty hard. So we'll be cutting a lot of this big stuff off. I may cut this all the way back to here, and I may take this lower one completely off. And this one too. And if you want, just take the obvious ones that are way out there, not doing anything for the tree. Start there, work your way in, or you can start from underneath, or however you want. I've done it different ways. I don't really have a favorite way. It almost depends on the tree too itself, just where it's growing. So I need to get in here and get rid of some of this little growth to keep it Just has it still looking like a little bush instead of a tree. I'm just kind of jumping around everywhere. Like this is on the top, what could be the apex. I'm cutting that back some. I don't want to go too crazy, but a lot of this inner growth is definitely not needed. Some of it is already dead or dying off. These real little young ones growing straight off the either the trunk or the main branches. You don't need that at all. Up in here and get some of this top stuff cut back. It's real dense up in the top part of this guy. We don't really need any of that undergrowth. Just make out what I'm doing here. Got some crisscrossed branching going on. And that may be good for now. Yeah, maybe not. And keep in mind, you can just stop there and go back and make smaller cuts just periodically. Well, you know, shouldn't hurt this tree. If I'd give him a couple weeks, don't do anything, as long as he looks like he's still doing good. You know, I wouldn't do this, another hard cutting like this, which it wasn't a huge hard cutting, but, you know, add some of this topsoil, just mainly for looks. Doesn't really probably even need that, but just to get it a little bit leveled off. See there, all it took was about a handful. Water him real heavy. Of this guy right here, up there, somebody's hair. Alright guys, wasn't much, but hope you liked that quick little video. This is just to show you, if you start seeing these pop up, I figure I'd put a video out so you know what I did. I didn't buy them this way, because that's usually what happens. If I do something and I don't mention it or say anything, then I get a lot of questions. So this video will explain when you start seeing a lot of these different guys pop up, or other types of trees into these pots, you'll know what I was doing. So if you did like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please help us share this channel, let anybody you know, and I do mean anybody. Friends, family, enemies, Donald Trump. You know the deal, guys. Like always, thanks for watching.